Introduction. You've heard of Genghis Khan, the ruthless conqueror, who built the largest empire in history. But what if I told you that his success wasn't just due to his armies or tactics? What if there was a hidden force behind his meteoric rise? One that connects the ancient Mongol Empire to the digital world we live in today. The secret to Genghis Khan's power might just shock you. Stay tuned for the secret of his success.
Act 1: Genghis Khan's early life and rise to power.
Born as Temujin in 1162, Genghis Khan's early life was marked by struggle. After his father was poisoned, his family was abandoned, left to survive the harsh conditions of the Mongolian steppe. Temujin's world was one of constant warfare and shifting alliances. But this unforgiving environment forged a leader who would eventually conquer not only the steppe but nearly all of Asia. What set Genghis Khan apart from other leaders of his time? It wasn't just his military genius or brutality. His real power lay in something that even his enemies couldn't fully grasp: a strategic ability to stay ahead of them at every turn. But how? The answer lies in the ancient art of communication, a force more powerful than any weapon.
Act 2: The speed of information, Genghis Khan's secret weapon.
While Genghis Khan is remembered for his swift and brutal conquests, one of his greatest achievements was his use of intelligence and communication networks. In an age when communication could take days, weeks, or even months, the Mongols revolutionized the way information traveled. The Mongol Empire was vast, stretching from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. Managing such a massive domain required more than just military might. Genghis Khan knew that speed of communication was crucial. His empire's success depended on staying ahead of his enemies, coordinating attacks, and adapting to new challenges in real time. To do this, Genghis Khan built the world's first postal system, an intricate network of stations and relays where mounted couriers could travel hundreds of miles a day. Messages that once took weeks could now be delivered in a fraction of the time, giving the Mongols a decisive edge in warfare and governance. This system wasn't just a military tool, it was the backbone of the Mongol administration. It allowed the Khan to govern a vast, diverse empire, to keep track of distant generals, and to maintain control over rebellious territories. Information became Genghis Khan's most powerful weapon, and in many ways, his empire functioned like the first global communication network.
Act 3: Modern parallels, the ancient connection to the digital age.
The connection between Genghis Khan's communication system and today's world might surprise you. In many ways, the Mongol Empire's network was a precursor to the internet. Just as the Mongols relied on speed and coordination to dominate their enemies, today's world runs on the instant transmission of information across borders, industries, and cultures. Consider this: in our modern age, the difference between success and failure often comes down to the speed of communication. Governments, businesses, and military powers all rely on the rapid flow of information. In the same way that Genghis Khan leveraged his messaging network to control a vast empire, today's leaders rely on data, analytics, and real-time communication to stay ahead in the global arena. It's a testament to Genghis Khan's genius that the principles he relied on 800 years ago are still at the heart of our globalized world. From the Mongol Empire's horse-riding messengers to today's lightning-fast data transmission, the power of information is a force that shapes empires, past and present.
Act 4: The expansion of the Mongol Empire.
With his communication network in place, Genghis Khan's empire expanded at an unprecedented pace. From China to Persia, from Russia to the Middle East, the Mongols struck fear into the hearts of their enemies, not just because of their sheer numbers, but because of their ability to coordinate attacks with stunning precision. The YAM network allowed Genghis Khan to gather intelligence from every corner of his empire. Spies and scouts provided detailed reports on enemy movements, supply chains, and terrain. It wasn't brute strength that made the Mongols unstoppable, it was their ability to stay one step ahead, outsmarting their enemies before they could even react. The speed at which Genghis Khan's forces could mobilize was nothing short of revolutionary. His enemies were often defeated before they even knew they were under attack.
Act 5. The legacy of Genghis Khan's information empire.
The legacy of Genghis Khan is often measured in terms of military conquest, but his true power lay in his understanding of information and communication. Without his innovative YAM network, the Mongol Empire might never have achieved its legendary dominance. Today, the same principles that guided Genghis Khan continue to shape our world. In a sense, Genghis Khan was the first to understand the power of fast information, a concept that drives modern society, from the rise of empires to the success of global businesses. The story of Genghis Khan isn't just a story of battles and conquests. It's a story about the power of information, how it can build empires, topple kings, and change the course of history. And that, perhaps, is his greatest legacy.
Conclusion.
So, what's the secret that connects Genghis Khan's empire to today? It's this: in any age, the speed of information determines who holds power. And just like in the time of Genghis Khan, those who control the flow of information will always stay ahead of the game. If you found this video eye-opening, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest leaders. Don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a video in our historical series. Until next time, remember, knowledge is power, and the faster you have it, the stronger you become.
These mysteries are just the beginning. Get ready for an incredible journey of unexpected discoveries.
Like and subscribe to find more secrets of the past. Thank you.